Hello, hello. Once again, this is the beginning of the season, and we have some transfers in. Quite a few, actually. So, in uh, June, we had this guy that had already been loaned in, the same as this guy had already been loaned in. He's now my Mac. Konrad Bex, goalkeeper. Another goalkeeper. Well, an experienced centre back. Van Zeebroek. I just love this. Bert van Zeebroek. I love these Belgian names. They're so distinguishable. An experienced right back. And Dirk de Groot. I would call him a defender, defensive midfielder, but more of a centre back. Espoel. Also in my team. Versatility is the name here. It can be a center back and also defensive midfielder. He's ideal for the bench because he doesn't have much stamina. Then this year already, the standout name is Wesley Song. At 36 years old, he decided to come here, earning 900 per month. Can he go away? No, he cannot. He's only worth 10 anyway. And he's a player coach. So if we look here, he should be here as a player coach. So that's pretty handy. I think I found him in the coach search. Dardan, a reserve guy. I decided to put him in reserves, I guess, because he doesn't have positioning. He does have the bravery and the jumping to go with being a center back, but I think he was loaned in. Yes, he was loaned in. Island. I tried him as a right back in the friendlies, but look at this, 550. That was in two friendlies, the first friendlies of the season, and I was just like, not sure if I trust this. I'm gonna put him in the reserves, actually. Bert Trosch. So he's quite complete. Look at these ratings in the friendlies, 757 in the friendlies, 7 friendlies he played. Quite impressive. 5.1 in the tackles per game. So he must play. Alexander Joseph is really complete. Look at the technique, flair. He's just missing a little dribbling, crossing. He's just missing that tiny bit of pace here. And he would be absolutely amazing if he had that bit of pace. He was already in the Belgian league. I guess this was a search in the Belgian league because guess what? I now have a scout. Finally, a scout. He's absolutely rubbish, but I do have the scout. And I'm looking for another scout. I would need another scout for things to really move forward. Uh, so Simmons is our perfect left back. Look at those ratings. Wilmets is really good. He came for 65. He was in Kilmarnock. He does have the pace, he has the dribbling, the crossing. Amazing. So song we talked about, this was a youth search. Another youth search. You might think it's not worth much. I don't know what you think. He does have strength, he already has stamina. He does work and teamwork and technique, some technique, not a lot of pace, but he already crosses the ball. I think he's worth being the second. Another you've searched. He actually had one in technique when they first searched him. But look at these mentals: balance, bravery, anticipation, agility, aggression, decisions 20. Wow, it's just amazing. And Flanyo, he was just recommended as a youth search. He's amazing. I put him to play in one game, he scored immediately with a team in the same division. Look at this jumping off the ball, technique, flair, strength. Ideally, he would have a lot of passing to play in as a Mac. He would have a lot of dribbling and or crossing to play as a right midfielder. However, I feel he can be our striker because of all he has got in technique and jumping and strength. He can definitely be our striker. So now I've got 5. Okay, not too bad. Gardini, he was our best guy last year. Got him for absolutely free. He can still go for non-promotion because I didn't get promotion the first time. His contract is ending this year. Okay, so who else? Classens. Classens can go for 200. 200 would be a bonus for this guy. He's already 22, he hasn't progressed much. He does have teamwork and work rate, jumping, anticipation, determination, pace. However, it's just not going to work because in Division 3 he had 7-15, 7-15, 2 years straight. Even though he scored 8 goals, I think they were mostly from penalty. Complicated. Who am I going to put here? De Groot. Dirk de Groot left. Sam Vermelli, he doesn't have the stability. Not needed. I don't like when they're not needed. I like to put them like that. Frank Peters, he has a lot of. Ooh, I forgot to talk about that. Loans in. So it's basically this guy, which I already put in the reserves. Because I don't know why. He just wasn't doing it for me. He has a lot of crossing. Maybe he can play a part later in the season. And Peters, he has a lot of pace and agility. Acceleration, some strength. I think he's got 733 in the and 2 goals in the friendlies. So he's already doing something. So Zeebrugge, Bert van Zeebrugge is our main guy to be the first line of substitution sub midfield. What have we got? I think I'm gonna put Africano there. Africano. There was a guy with a lot of creativity. Where is he? I don't remember. Attributes, mental, creativity, no, attacking, creativity. That's him. It's a left back with a lot of creativity. Spoil. What about lots of passing? Where's lots of passing? Zeebrugge. 18 passing, Zeebrugge. And 18 technique. Let's try him there. Africano goes there. Magalhães. What about the strikers now? The Kulenar. He broke all the records. 21 goals. He had broken the records the first time around already with 16 goals, and then he broke the record again with 21 goals. So I'll leave you for now. I'll put some copyright free music. in the first division, and like they've been ruling the show so far almost every year. Started here 2004, 6, 8, then 11, 12, 13. Other teams, maybe Club Rouge here twice, and Charleroi second, 3 years in a row second. And I went to check on the second division, in the first division, to make sure what's happening for the second division promotion. So 2 teams go down, but it's only here showing one team going up. I wonder if there's some kind of again, sweet periods. Last match was a win. The goalkeeper Bex has been suffering a few goals. I wonder what he thinks about Frank Peters isn't doing anything special. Let's try Zeebrugge. Not that great. So we will stay here for this episode. This is goodbye from me. Keep the game alive.